What if the at-fault driver was drunk driving? What happens when the driver who caused an accident was drunk driving? This situation can complicate things, especially when it comes to auto insurance. Let's break it down. First, liability coverage is the part of auto insurance that pays for damages and injuries caused to others. Even if the at-fault driver was intoxicated, their liability insurance usually still covers the damages to the other party's vehicle and medical expenses. This is because liability insurance is meant to protect victims of accidents, regardless of the at-fault driver's state. However, the specific terms of the policy and state laws can influence how this works. Now, what about the drunk driver's own damages? If they have collision coverage, their insurance might cover repairs to their vehicle. But be cautious, as some policies exclude coverage if the driver was under the influence. This means they might face denial of claims for their own injuries or vehicle damage. Insurance companies often conduct thorough investigations into accidents involving drunk driving. They look closely at liability and any policy exclusions that may apply. If they determine that driving while intoxicated is intentional misconduct, this can impact coverage decisions. What if the drunk driver has no insurance or their liability limits are too low to cover all damages? In this case, the injured party may rely on their own uninsured motorist or underinsured motorist coverage, if they have it. Uninsured motorist coverage helps pay for damages when the other driver is uninsured, while underinsured motorist coverage applies when the at-fault driver's insurance is inadequate. Medical payments coverage can also play a role. If included in the injured party's policy, it can help cover medical expenses regardless of fault, including accidents caused by drunk drivers. It's important to remember that drunk driving is illegal and carries serious legal penalties. These can include fines, license suspension, and even jail time. From an insurance standpoint, a driving under the influence charge can lead to increased premiums or even cancellation of the policy. Additionally, insurance coverage does not protect the drunk driver from personal liability lawsuits. Victims may file these lawsuits to recover damages that exceed insurance limits. In summary, liability insurance of a drunk driver typically covers damages to others, but their own damages may not be covered. Insurance companies investigate these accidents closely and may exclude coverage for intentional misconduct. Victims can use their own uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage if the drunk driver's insurance is insufficient or absent. Medical payments coverage can assist with injury costs regardless of fault. Lastly, the legal consequences of drunk driving can have lasting effects on insurance and financial liability.